Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Jess and today I'm going to be trying out some ColourPop items. I recently did a little bit of a haul and I really want to try these products out. So to start off with, we're going to be using this Feliway ColourPop eyeshadow palette. So it's got some nice purples in here and I really want to try them out. I also got their setting spray, their primer, a Super Shock cheek, and I also got this Super Shock eyeshadow as well. So this is what we're going to be playing with today. Before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, so hit that subscribe button and then we can hang out some more. Okay, let's get started. So to start off, I'm actually going to be using the primer first. So I always do my eyes first, but I like to prime my face first so that has time to settle in while I'm actually doing my eyeshadow. So this is very creamy. Like, this looks like glue. This feels like a cream. I wasn't expecting this at all. It has a very light scent. Maybe citrusy, I'm not totally sure. But I'm just gonna pat that on my cheeks and nose, because that's where I get the most oil. I've never used a primer like this before. It just feels like lotion, I guess. I'm just going to take a tiny bit more and I'm going to put that on my forehead and chin. I'm going to prime my eyes using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm going to start off with this color here called Full Zip, and I'm just going to pat that all over the lid. I'm just using the fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is a Kirkland brand from Costco. Next, I'm going in with this color called Talon. Just using the same brush, and I'm just going to put that all throughout the crease. I'm going to use the Sigma E40 and just blend it out. Now I'm using the Super Shock shadow in Daddy. I'm just going to use my finger and press that all over the lid. I'm going to use the Sigma E55 now. I'm just dipping into it because I want to more precisely place that. I'm going to go in with this color now called On the Rise, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner. And I'm still using the same fluffy Kirkland brush. Just gonna go in with a little bit more of Talon and just run that here to make sure I didn't lose it. I'm gonna go in with this color here called Prowlin, and I'm gonna put that on the center of my lid and then also in my inner corner. I'm gonna run this color here on the rise on my lower lash line, and I'm using the Sigma E55 brush. I'm going to use the Sigma E30 brush for my inner corner highlight. I'm using Maybelline's Colossal Cat Eyes Mascara. Okay, so I finished the rest of my face makeup and now I'm just going to go in with the highlights. So I got the Super Shock cheek in Over the Moon. So it's kind of got like some pinky purple hues to it and I'm really loving it. So I'm just going to go in with my finger and I'm just going to rub that on the high points of my cheekbone. Do you see? It's very like purpley, but I kind of love it. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do is use this face setting spray by ColourPop. So let's just Seems like you need to do it from afar. Is it? It doesn't really have too much of a scent. It just kind of smells like face cream, or I don't know, something like that. It's not offensive or strong or anything, and I'm sure it'll go away. Okay, so we're all done with the look. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I'm actually really loving this highlighter. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's actually very like purpley pink, and I think that's just so different, and I like that. It's obviously, I mean, for me, it's not gonna be like an everyday use, but I think it's a lot of fun. All right, so we have a couple of things to go over. I'm gonna start off with the primer. So this is the All-Star Matte and Blur Primer, and I do like it. It's very different. Like I said, it feels like a lotion when you're putting it on, and that's very different. A lot of the primers that I've used feel like very silky or like silicone-y, and this one just felt like a lotion, so that was just kind of like odd. I will say though, I don't feel like this is in any way like a pore filling primer, and I didn't feel like it blurred anything. It just kind of felt like I was putting lotion on, but we'll see if it actually like helps the longevity of my makeup, because I do have oily skin, so if it keeps it, you know, if it keeps the oil at bay, then I'm gonna be pretty happy with this. But I have to say, I do prefer, just on the fact that it's pore filling, I do prefer the Tarte primer for that, because it does fill in my pores a lot nicer, and it does make my skin look a little bit smoother and like matte right away. I didn't feel like I got that effect from this, but I will update you in the description below whether it did like keep the oil at bay, so we'll see about that. And same thing goes for the setting spray. So this is the All-Star Face Setting Spray. I do like the mister on it. You do have to have a good distance, otherwise it just kind of spurts on you, but I do like it. I don't think it has a very strong scent or anything, and same thing, I'll update you in the description whether it like helps the oil stay away. Now for the Super Shock Shadow in Daddy, I was like a little disappointed with it. I was kind of expecting this to be like the Tarte Chrome Paint Pots, because those you just ever so like lightly tap your finger in, and it's just so vibrant, and it really gets onto your finger, and then you can just very easily put that color wherever you want. Super simple. With this one, I felt like I had to work with it quite a bit to get it to where I wanted it to be. I tried using a brush with it as well, and I didn't feel like that had any kind of effect whatsoever. So this is the first Super Shock Shadow that I've tried, and I do have a couple of more to try out, so it might just be with this color in particular. I don't really know. So we'll see. But I do think that the color is pretty. I did have a hard time building it up and placing it where I wanted to, but I mean, it's $5. You can't really complain. The Tarte ones are like, I think $22, so that's a significant price difference. $5, not too shabby. So yeah, not bad, but not super impressed with this either. As for the Feliway palette, this one wasn't too shabby either. I was definitely more impressed with the Sol and Mar palettes, more so than this one. I really did like these three colors. I thought these ones performed really nicely. They were very pigmented, and they blended really nicely. This color on the very end, on the rise, I feel like it's more pigmented in the pan than it goes on your actual eye. And you do have to work on like building it up. So that's the only color out of this one that I wasn't super impressed with, but all in all, I think the palette's good. I think it has like a more subtle, not obviously it's purple, so it's not subtle, but it's not as like super intense as a lot of the palettes that we're getting nowadays. And I think that's actually still quite nice, because not everyone wants super loud makeup, and I think that this is just a little bit softer, and it's still quite nice. I like it. So I'm definitely gonna have to play with this a little bit more, and especially with this color, maybe I just need to use a different brush or wet my brush, and maybe that would help it. So yeah, we'll see. All in all, still pretty good. My favorite item out of everything that I tried out today is the Super Shock Cheek. I really love this. I thought this was so pretty. The application was so easy, and it just melts onto your skin, and it does not emphasize texture, which I really like. So I think this is great, and I can't wait to buy some more. Like Flexitarian, I heard is really popular and is more of like that champagne-y everyday color that you can use. So really like this. Definitely want to try out more. So that's everything that I tried out today. What's your favorite ColourPop item? Leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you back. Take care, you guys. Bye. Eyeshadow palette that I can't open. Got some really nice purple shades, and I just shoved my finger in it. Excellent. You pay for what you get. You pay for what you get. You pay for what you get. You get what you pay for. That's how it goes. I was expecting it to be more like the Tarte. I'm hungry.